Small town America. It's a quiet, sleepy, and generally easygoing way of life. If you live on the coasts, there is a much more affectionate and endearing term for it: flyover states. The big, ugly, empty landmass that stands between you and the places you really want to be. Case in point, these 6 friends, and I use that term loosely, are traveling in a busted old RV to a wedding in Texas. As night falls, they become lost and seek refuge in a tiny town called Lovelock. Deciding to stay at the local bed and breakfast, they immediately run afoul of the head chef and owner, Oswald from The Drew Carey Show and Kane from Kung Fu, who both suspiciously die in the middle of the night. Investigating the potentially foul play, Sheriff Jeffrey Dean Morgan takes the group's keys and forces them to stay put until things get resolved. Johnny, the typical nerd of the group, accidentally opens a mysterious box and instantly becomes possessed by an ancient evil, sending him into town on a killing spree, and afterwards magically reanimating the bodies as his evil minions. Teaming up with a drifter who seems to know and understand what's going on a lot better than anybody, the remaining friends of the group and Sheriff fortify the B&B as Johnny and the entire town lay siege to the building. With a little ingenuity and a lot of power tools, the survivors band together to withstand the attack and hopefully put Lovelock in their rear view. While this kind of setup sounds like one worn-out cliche after another, Dead and Breakfast sets itself apart in one big way: comedy. This thing is funny. If you like corny one-liners and snarky banter as much as I do, you'll find so much of it here you won't know what to do with it all. While future star Jeffrey Dean Morgan is a standout, the rest of the cast is equally game, bringing tons of personality to the proceedings. The icing on this cake are the musical interludes by Zachariah and the Lobos Writers. These little diddlies serve as the narration that sets up each chapter, but the songs are pretty damn entertaining and memorable in their own right. If you're looking for an ultra-gory zombie movie that wears its tropes on its sleeve and winks at the audience about every 15 seconds, Dead and Breakfast has everything you want and then some. It's a ton of fun and a strong reminder of why movies like this are such a staple of the genre in the first place.
Thanks. You're the folks staying up to the B&B? I'd be a little careful staying up there if I was you.
Thanks for the tip. A little late, but thanks for the tip.